A melting pot of bold creatives and eclectic world cultures, Los Angeles offers so much beyond the glitz and glamour of Hollywood. It's a city worth exploring again and again. In the past, the City of Angels was associated with extremes, with beaches, near-perfect weather, and a parade of seemingly famous, good-looking people on one side, and the legendary tangle of freeways, infamous smog, and American sprawl on the other. In reality, the best of Los Angeles lies between the two, in the city's abundance of good museums, vibrant ethnic communities, and cutting-edge culture that's tempered by a sunny sense of fun. Many travelers visit Los Angeles to experience Hollywood, but as the A-listers themselves know, there's much more to the city once you stray beyond the Walk of Fame. T+L's Los Angeles Travel Guide will show you just where to go to find it. Those avenues will take you through a diverse patchwork of international neighborhoods that offer unique experiences. Koreatown draws hipsters eager to stay at Roy Choi's The Line and savor the banchan at Genwa Korean Barbecue. Downtown, or DTLA, is no longer a shabby industrial district that people only visit for the Staples and convention centers. Now it's home to the New Broad Museum, one of the biggest cultural openings in decades. Guests can choose from the Standard and Ace among the nearby hotels, and grab a creative cocktail from Perch before relishing their dinner at Broken Spanish. Any Los Angeles trip should include some time for shopping, and in Beverly Hills the pastime reigns supreme. Except visitors aren't stuck with big labels and brands, they can saunter through boutique outfits like Whitmore for smart menswear and accessories, or pick up iconic tableware from Heath Ceramics. Yes, LA will always have its gilded edge, but its individuality is what really sets the city apart. 1. Universal Studios Hollywood Universal Studios theme park is known for its mind-blowing rides based on blockbuster movies, but it is also a working movie studio and an attraction everyone can enjoy. The highlight for most people is the ever-changing selection of rides, which range from simulators to roller coasters. Favorite movie and TV-themed rides and sets include the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, The Walking Dead, The Simpsons, and Transformers. New in 2019 is Jurassic World: The Ride. To save time standing in long lines, consider purchasing a Skip the Line, front-of-line pass at Universal Studios Hollywood. This handy ticket gives you one-time fast entry to each of the park's rides, attractions, and shows, as well as behind-the-scenes access to select attractions. When you are tired of the rides, you can check out City Walk, a 3-block entertainment area, with shopping, dining, and theaters. Another option is a guided tour of the studios to explore behind the scenes of some of Universal's most popular movie sets. The VIP experience allows you opportunities to see the sets and areas not open to the general public. 2. Griffith Park and Griffith Observatory. Griffith Park, in the eastern part of the Santa Monica Mountains, and covering an area of 4,210 acres, is the largest state park in California. It's home to the Los Angeles Zoo, the Griffith Observatory, a planetarium, a Greek theater, a riding center created for the 1984 Olympic Games, golf courses, tennis courts, hiking trails, and other attractions. Walking trails and scenic drives through the mountains offer views over the city and beyond. The Griffith Observatory is one of the city's most interesting experience-based attractions, and it's all free to the public. On the grounds are exhibits and telescopes. The main highlight is a look through the Zeiss telescope, used for viewing the moon and planets. You can use the telescopes free each evening the facility is open. Also on-site are solar telescopes used for viewing the sun. The park and observatory are named for Griffith J. Griffith, who donated the greater part of the parkland to the city in 1896 and willed funds to the city for the creation of the observatory. 3. Disneyland Resort, just outside Los Angeles. Disneyland is California's premier family vacation destination, attracting visitors since the 1950s. Disneyland Park, with rides and experiences in elaborately created theme sets, is what most people picture when they imagine Disneyland. The Disneyland California Adventure Park, created during one of the expansions, holds even more action and adventure, with 7 lands based on movie themes. Beyond the rides and Disney characters wandering the streets, the resort also offers a full complement of features and services for a complete vacation. Hotels, restaurants, shopping, and all kinds of entertainment options are available at Disneyland Resort. 4. Hollywood. A suburb of Los Angeles, Hollywood is a destination in itself, with its own unique history and iconic sights. The attractions in Hollywood are closely associated with the film industry and the glamour of the silver screen. The hillside Hollywood sign, Hollywood Boulevard, the Walk of Fame, and the Chinese Theater can easily fill a day or two of sightseeing. If you're lucky, you might even spot a celebrity or two. 5. The Getty Center. On a hilltop in the Santa Monica Mountains, the Getty Center, designed by Richard Meier, is a huge complex measuring 0.75 square miles and set on 110 acres. The unique building and the beautiful grounds provide the perfect setting for this impressive museum. Collections include European paintings, drawings, sculpture, and decorative arts, as well as 19th and 20th century photography. The Getty Center is one of two locations of the J. Paul Getty Museum, created by the late oil magnate, J. Paul Getty. The Getty Villa, set in a recreated Roman country house, deals with art from the Stone Age to the end of the Roman Empire. 6. Petersen Automotive Museum. Car lovers will not want to miss the incredible assortment of vehicles at the Petersen Automotive Museum. Spread over 4 floors are a mix of permanent and temporary exhibits featuring more than 300 cars and motorcycles, ranging from perfectly preserved items from 1886 right through to concepts for the 21st century. The museum underwent major renovations and is now one of the most modern institutions of its kind. The exterior facade is an eye-catching architectural masterpiece. For an additional fee, you can sign up for either a 90 or 120-minute guided vault tour, which provides additional insight on rare and unusual cars. 7. Santa Monica. Santa Monica is a unique destination that is both chic and laid back, with a population that ranges from surfers, skateboarders, and yoga devotees to techies and business people. The beautiful stretch of golden sand along the coast and the famous Santa Monica Pier, with its iconic Ferris wheel, are what most tourists come to enjoy, but you can find a variety of experiences in this beachfront city next to LA. Shoppers will find a range of options, from quirky and vintage stores to high-end boutiques. For a little activity, check out the 26-mile bike path along the waterfront or wander along the 3rd Street Promenade to see street performers and do some shopping and people watching. Getting to Santa Monica is now much easier since the opening of the new Expo Metro line, connecting downtown LA to Santa Monica. 8. Natural History Museum of Los Angeles County. While the Natural History Museum has numerous galleries and an extensive permanent collection that covers a range of topics, it is best known for its collection of dinosaurs. The 14,000-square-foot Dinosaur Hall has an awesome display of dinosaur skeletons, including a series of Tyrannosaurus rex fossils, known as the Growth Series, featuring 3 full skeletons that range from baby to adult. Also on display are a Triceratops and a Stegosaurus. The museum deals with the natural history of California and areas throughout the world. Becoming Los Angeles, which explores the past 500 years of history in Southern California, is another must-see exhibit. The Discovery Center and Insect Zoo offers hands-on experiences and is particularly interesting for younger visitors. 9. The original farmers market. The Los Angeles Farmers Market first started in 1934 as a very modest affair that sprung from the hardships created by the Great Depression. At the height of the economic depression, 18 farmers came together and set up stalls on a piece of open land near Wilshire Boulevard in order to sell their produce direct to the consumer. This experiment was so successful that the market continued to expand. At that time, it truly was a fruit and vegetable market, but over the years the market has grown to accommodate more and more vendors. Today, the market hosts vegetable and other food stands, as well as restaurants and specialty shops. You can find everything from jewelry and candles to kitchenware and toys. If you are looking for things to do at night in Los Angeles, the market hosts a variety of entertainment, including free evening concerts on Friday nights in summer. 10. Venice Beach. Venice Beach deserves its reputation as a place to see and be seen, making it perfect for people watching, although the area definitely has its own unique vibe. This stretch of golden sand and the Venice Beach Boardwalk are always thronged with people walking, cycling, rollerblading, and jogging. Eclectic shops and street performers of all kinds line the walkway. The skate park, also just off the beach, is frequented by some of the area's best skateboarders, and nearby are a number of creative art installations. At the appropriately named Muscle Beach, people pump iron in the hot California sun. Food stalls selling everything from shaved ice to kettle corn and funnel cakes make you feel like you're walking through fair grounds. You can also find some good restaurants here. This is not a typical family beach, but it's well worth a visit.